Do you struggle with an inside takeaway where the club goes inside your hands and you struggle to achieve this position right here where the club's in line with your hands at the end of the takeaway? Let me show you a very simple trick that's going to change the way that you think about the takeaway forever. Let me show you a video of Tiger working through the way that he feels his backswing. Now watch this move here. It's going to look a little strange at first, right? He's like, what is he doing? But let me explain how this all works in just a moment. I want to show you what he is trying to feel in his swing when you see him kind of make this goofy move where he's kicking his right hip out to the right here. This motion is critical if you want to stop sucking the club inside during the takeaway. Let me show you what I mean. An inside takeaway like this is a real swing killer. And the reason for most golfers who struggle with this problem, and it leads to massive inconsistency because the club face is opening and closing in a really severe rate and a severe amount. The trick to this is you really don't understand what you're supposed to be doing in the golf swing. Most people think they're supposed to be turning and turning, and that's a much oversimplistic view of what's really happening in the swing. And that clip I just showed you of Tiger shows that in his backswing, he's actually trying to get his hips to go like this and get his thoracic and his lumbar, his whole spine to open up on the trail side of his body. This feeling in the swing is more lateral and getting into what we call side bend in your spine and extension rather than around, because when you turn around, you tend to keep your spine in flexion. And if you do that, that club's going inside. The whole trick to this is understanding how your spine and your core and your hips and everything have to move to drive the golf swing. And if you don't understand that and you're just chasing tips on YouTube saying, oh, just set your wrists or do this or what have you, you're never going to fix this issue. The way to fix it is through understanding the swing as a system, the whole thing from beginning to end. Because you may be combining one person's theory on how to move their body with another person's theory on how to move the club and so on and so forth. And next thing you know, you're all over the place. The trick is understanding that you have to do this step by step. No, it's no different than if I put you in a race car for the first time and you'd never driven on a track and you learn how to drive in a parking lot and then we put you in the Indy 500 the next day. Of course, you're going to stuff the car in the wall. Trying to learn the golf swing at full speed tends to lead to the same results, and you've probably gone through this before. That's the reason the whole GOAT code system of teaching you how to swing like the greatest of all time starts with putting, and then we move into chipping, pitching, and wedge shots. And they're all baby steps to get you to understand how to feel, how to control that golf club, and how to fix every single aspect of your swing as a whole, rather than just trying to put a bunch of Band-Aid fixes on it. So if you're tired of struggling, you want to fix your inside takeaway for real, for the final time, and never have to worry about it again, you need to understand that your swing is not turning and turning, but it's actually got lateral movement, extension, side bend, and then reversing that on the other side. And that's how you're going to fix your takeaway for good. If you want to get real serious about your game and you want to finally get better, make this the best year you've ever played, go to RotarySwing.com and work through the system step by step, and you will get the results that you're looking for.